We start with the shoulder protocol. The first exercise that we perform today is to improve the shoulder range of motion. To perform this exercise, be seated comfortably on a chair. To perform this exercise, you'll be needing a wand or a stick. Hold the stick comfortably in your hands. Now try to raise your shoulders upwards as far as possible. Hold for a count and descend down gradually. We repeat it one more time. Raise your shoulders upwards as far as possible. Hold for a count. Descend down gradually and relax. Perform this exercise 10 times. The next exercise to improve the range of motion around your shoulder joint is also using the wand or a stick. Hold the stick in your hands comfortably. Rotate your shoulder joints first clockwise. Complete whole circle or a loop. Do it one more time. Now anti-clockwise. Complete a circle or a loop. And relax. Perform this exercise 10 times each. The third exercise to improve the range of motion around your shoulder joint is also in sitting position using a stick or a wand. This exercise is to improve the sideway movement around your shoulder joint. To perform this exercise, hold the stick or a wand comfortably in your hands. Place your arm or shoulder joint at 90 degrees and move the arm sideways on either side comfortably. And relax. Perform this exercise 10 times on each side. The next set of exercise to improve the shoulder range of motion are known as the pendular exercises. To perform this exercise, be in standing position, take support of a chair, lean slightly forwards and try to move your arm in front and backwards direction like a pendulum, gently, without applying too much of a pressure. This exercise is mainly to improve your joint mobility. Similarly, move the shoulder joint in inward and outward direction freely. Let the gravitational force assist your shoulder. Let it move inwards and outwards freely like a pendulum. Further proceed into circular motions, clockwise, then anti-clockwise. Perform each exercise 10 times. The next exercise to improve the shoulder range of motion in lying down position is as follows. To perform this exercise, you will utilize a stick or a wand. To start with, hold the stick comfortably into your hands. Now raise your arm in backward direction. Go as far as possible. Complete 180 degrees of arc and gradually descend backwards to your starting position. This exercise would improve the forward flexion of the shoulder joint. Again, gradually back to your starting position and relax. Perform this exercise 10 times. Similarly, to improve the sideways movement around your shoulder joint, You hold the stick comfortably into your hands. Raise your hands up to 90 degrees. Hold this position. Now move your shoulder joints from one side to the other without moving your upper body. And relax. Perform this exercise 10 times on each side. The next exercise to improve your shoulder joint range of motion in lying down position with the stick is as follows. To perform this exercise, which is named circumduction, hold the stick comfortably into your hand, raise your arm up to 90 degrees. Now rotate into a clockwise manner, keeping your elbows straight, and then into an anti-clockwise manner, slowly and gradually completing a whole circle, and relax. Similarly, to improve the rotations at your shoulder joint, hold the stick comfortably in your hand, bend your elbows to 90 degrees and move it from one side to the other. Perform this exercise 10 times on each side. Set of exercise that we perform for shoulder protocol is to strengthen the muscles around the shoulder joint. To perform this exercise, you will be needing various props like the dumbbell, TheraBand and a soft ball. The first set of exercise that we perform is using a dumbbell. Hold the dumbbells comfortably in both your hands and flex your elbow or bend your elbow comfortably, slowly descend down. Flex your elbow comfortably, slowly descend down. This exercise is called as a biceps curl. Perform this exercise 10 times on each side. The next exercise to improve the strength around your shoulder joint using a dumbbell is known as a shoulder press. To perform this exercise, be seated comfortably, hold the dumbbell into your hands. The starting position for this exercise is raise the dumbbell to your shoulder level. To start with, move the arm in upward direction slowly and then descend gradually downwards. On the other side, raise your arm upwards, gradually descend downwards without any pull. Come to the starting position and relax. Perform this exercise 10 times on each side. The next exercise to strengthen your shoulder joint muscle is known as a shoulder abduction exercise. To perform this exercise, hold the dumbbell into your hands comfortably. Place your elbow at a 90-degree angle with your shoulder and then slightly raise your arm in sideways direction. Without holding, gradually descend down and relax. Similarly, on the other side, raise your shoulder in the sideways direction without holding the position. Gently descend down and relax. Perform this exercise 10 times on each side. The next set of exercise to improve the strength around your shoulder joint are certain exercises to improve the isometric strength of your shoulder muscles. These exercises will mainly target the rotator cuff muscles. To perform this exercise, be seated comfortably on a chair. You will need a soft ball to perform this exercise. To start with, hold the soft ball in your hand place the ball in between both your palm, squeeze the ball inwards, move in forward direction, then descend backwards. Relax. Whilst complete front and backward movement, don't lose the pressure onto the soft ball. We'll perform it one more time. Squeeze the ball between the palm, move in forward direction, and then gradually descend backwards without losing the pressure onto the ball. Whilst performing this exercise, you will feel the pressure coming onto your shoulder muscles. The next exercise in the same set of exercise that we'll be performing with a soft ball. To start with, hold the soft ball between the palm, press it, and with your elbow bent to 90 degrees, try to raise it in upward manner up to a 90-degree angle. Then descend backwards gradually without losing the pressure onto the soft ball. Relax. We'll perform it one more time. Place the ball between the both palms. Press it with your elbows bent. Move in upward direction. Gradually descend downwards. And relax. Perform this exercise 10 times. The next set of exercise to improve the strength around your shoulder joint, we will be using a resistance band. To start with, loop the resistance band around a static object. The first exercise using a resistance band, hold it comfortably into your hands with your elbows straight, pull it downwards. We'll do it one more time. Pull the resistance band into a backward and downward direction and gradually descend back to the starting position and relax. Whilst performing this exercise, avoid bending your elbow. The next exercise using the resistance band is with your elbows bent, palm facing upwards. Pull the resistance band into a backward direction without holding, descend back to the starting position. We'll do it one more time. Pull the resistance band into a backward direction with your elbow bent, palm facing upwards, and then relax gradually. Perform both these exercises 10 times each. Exercise using a resistance band is in a 90-degree position. To perform this exercise, raise your arm at 90 degrees of shoulder abduction. That is in a sideways movement. Then try to pull the resistance band into a backward direction without moving your body. Then relax. We'll perform it one more time. Keep your elbow bent and shoulder abducted to 90 degrees in a sideways manner, and then relax gradually. Perform this exercise 10 times each. The next exercise using a resistance band to strengthen the shoulder joint muscle is in sitting position. To perform this exercise, be seated comfortably on a chair. Hold the resistance band into your hands comfortably. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Let your shoulders be resting. Now try to move or stretch the band in an outward direction. Without any hold, gradually come back to the normal position. We do it one more time. Stretch the resistance band in an outward position. Without any hold, come back to the starting position and relax. Perform this exercise 10 times. The next exercise using the resistance band is to improve the strength of your scapular muscle, namely the serratus anterior muscle. To perform this exercise, put the band behind your shoulder joint comfortably, holding into your hand, punch in a forward direction. Hold the end position for a count, then descend backwards gradually. We do it one more time. Hold the band comfortably into your hand, punch into a forwards direction until your elbows are straight. Hold for a count, descend backwards to the starting position and relax. Perform this exercise 10 times.